Okay, you saw the title. This video contains full spoilers, full explicit spoilers from Sonic the Hedgehog. So please, if you haven't seen the movie, which is now finally out on Blu Ray and DVD, if you haven't seen it, please go watch it now. Exit this video, go watch it now. Go watch the full movie, including the post-credit scene. Because if you're planning on watching this without watching the full movie, including the post-credit scene, you will regret it for the rest of your life. So please, if you haven't seen this movie yet, if you haven't seen the full movie, including the post-credit scene, please exit this video and watch it now. Okay? I will give you a chance. I will give you a chance to exit this video right now and go watch the movie. Exit this video, watch the movie, do it now. Okay, I gave you a chance. So now, let's review. Sonic the Hedgehog used to be a 2019 film, now a 2020 film due to its extreme controversies. I first heard about this movie 2 years ago when I searched Deadpool 2 on Google, and when I scrolled down I saw in the news the director of Deadpool is going to produce a Sonic movie. There's going to be a Sonic movie, and I thought it was going to look like this, but instead it looked like thanks to us disliking that video. Wow. The makers of the movie actually heard our voices and then decided to grow some balls. So what do I think about the movie? Do I like it? Do I not like it? What do I think? Well, yeah, I like it, but I'm not really 100% on it. First of all, let's talk about the plot. Sonic is an alien hedgehog who decided to go to planet Earth because Knuckles wanted his power so bad. Sonic's guardian, who's an owl. I don't really remember her name, but I do remember that she's a female. Anyway, she gives him a bag of Doctor Strange rings. So he goes to planet Earth and he stays there for 10 years. One night, Sonic feels so depressed and lonely, and he decided to run so incredibly fast until he accidentally knocks out the power grid.
I'm sure no one noticed that giant blue explosion, right?
Now, I just want to ask, why the hell did he run so fast in circles when he felt so lonely? Dr. Robotnik, aka Dr. Eggman. No, I'll just call him Dr. Robotnik for the rest of my life. Dr. Robotnik is enlisted by the United States Department of Defense, also known as the DoD, to uncover the source of the outage. Robotnik discovers and tracks down Sonic, who hides in the shed of Tom Wachowski.
Meow?
So Sonic accidentally dropped all of his rings to San Fran.
San Francisco?
Later on in San Francisco, Sonic finally got all of his rings, only for Robotnik to unleash an ambush.
I was not expecting that. But I was expecting not to expect something, so it doesn't count.
And it all leads to a spectacular action scene around the world. In the end, thanks to the power of love,
He was my friend. Scott Aaron, the power of love.
Sonic turns into supersonic, well, not entirely supersonic, defeats Dr. Eggman, and decided to stay in planet Earth with his friends. And the movie ends there. Overall, I think the movie is good, but I wouldn't say it's amazing. It's just good. So let's talk about the good stuff. The characters, aside from Sonic and Robotnik, are actually very likable. I like Tom. He's a fairly sympathetic character who has a motivation that's very simple. And we have, yeah, I forgot all their names. I only remember Tom because he's the most likable human character aside from Robotnik. The special effects are surprisingly and impressively good, and it makes the action scenes look amazing. And let's not forget the design of Sonic. I bet you $5 that you already forgot about this. And now let's get to the best part of the film. Jim Carrey, who plays, well, Dr. Robotnik. Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik is absolutely amazing. His performance in the film is amazing and hilarious.
Left herself open.
They seriously need to make more movies with Jim Carrey acting like this. I also need to mention that there are lots of pop culture references in this film. So here are my personal top 3 favorite references from Sonic the Hedgehog. Number 3, The Flash, an extremely fast character reading comic books about an extremely fast character. Damn. Number 2, Sonic, a crazy old man believes that Sonic is real and he believes that he looks like this.
I almost caught him last night.
And number 1, Mario. Sonic hates mushrooms.
I hate mushrooms.
And now let's talk about the post-credit scene. You ready, folks? Well, I already warned you that this contains spoilers, so here you go.
If these readings are accurate, he's here. I found him. I just hope I'm not too late.
Miles Tails Prower is in this movie, and he is voiced by the official voice actor of Tails. So let me ask this, why couldn't they cast Roger Craig Smith for Sonic in this movie? Why not, huh? Why not? Tell me why! Tell me why! Okay, let's get to the things that suck about this movie. First of all, the writing. Remember my last video about this movie? I said that this movie would suck if the writing sucks. But I think that this movie will suck. Yeah, you heard me, right? This movie will suck. For me personally, it will suck. Why? Well, it looks great, it sounds great, That's it. But it doesn't feel great. What do I mean by feel great? Well, the writing, the freaking script, that's my whole point. The script sucks, in my opinion at least. I mean, just listen.
How are you not dead?
I have no idea!
Oh, give me a big fat break!
You know, a horrible movie, an atrocious looking movie with horrible CGI can actually be passable if the writing is there. But in this movie, in the trailer, the writing is not there. The writing sucks. That's just my opinion. I'm sorry, but I think this movie will suck. Sure, it looks great, it sounds great, but the writing, please, I hope that you will improve the writing. Once the actual movie comes out, please, writers, please, I hope that you will improve the writing so this movie will be actually good. Just please, improve the writing. Well, that doubtful expectation of mine almost came true. They almost ruined Sonic because of how mediocre the writing is.
You think you're worried? I'm not even wearing pants.
Nobody wears pants. Nobody.
Okay, now let's talk about the second and the biggest problem with this movie. The plot. This movie has been criticized for being too predictable and cliché. I agree. I agree 100%. The main plot is something that you've heard of too many times. It's cliché as all hell, but overall, I think Sonic the Hedgehog is a good movie, but it's not great. I'm going to give Sonic the Hedgehog 7 out of 10. A good video game movie, and a good movie in general. Okay, now for the two biggest questions. Question number 1. Is this the best live-action video game movie that we have in this world? Nah. Dude, we already have Detective Pikachu. I'm not really a big fan of Pokemon, but I know for sure Detective Pikachu is so far the best live-action video game movie that we have in this world. It has a great plot, great characters, great special effects, great plot twist, and most importantly, it was faithful to the source material. Okay, question number 2. Is this the best video game movie of all time? No, not really. Sonic is good, Detective Pikachu is great, but come on. Street Fighter 2 the animated movie is an actual good video game movie. It's not just good, I would say it's amazing. If you haven't seen it, please seek it out. It's such a satisfying video game movie experience. These two are just my favorite live-action video game movies, while Street Fighter 2 the animated movie is my most favorite video game movie of all time. This is not really the only animated Street Fighter movie. There was also Street Fighter Alpha the animation, another great video game movie. And I also really enjoy the CG animated Resident Evil movies. Even though that they're really cheesy, I still love how they stayed true to the source material. And I'm also really excited for the upcoming animated direct-to-video Mortal Kombat movie. Bottom line, I think video game movies are best done when they're animated. I mean, really think about it. Back then, live-action video game movies were never good. There was Super Mario Bros. The movie, Double Dragon, Street Fighter, and Mortal Kombat. I think the problem with these movies was that they tried to be like the video games, but they didn't try to be good movies at all. That's why a lot of people think they're trash. But then there was Street Fighter 2, the animated movie. It felt like the game, and it felt like a movie. It has a good plot, good pacing, good animation. It did the job perfectly. And since then, animated video game movies became a thing, and so many of them were awesome. Go check them out if you want to experience really good video game movies. So in conclusion, Sonic the Hedgehog isn't great. It's a good movie and a good video game movie. Even though it's extremely cliche, I still think it's a lot of fun to watch. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. It really means a lot. Thank you so much for the support, and see you next time.
Although they look pretty far.